Hey, what's going on, everyone? Christian Carter with Radius. Really good news this week. We are talking about the FHA and ADUs. So, long story short, the FHA, the Federal Housing Administration, just came up with a new rule or a new guideline in terms of ADUs, which of course are accessory dwelling units. This is really good information. So, we're going to break down exactly what an ADU is and how it is going to help you as a potential homeowner or as a current homeowner. So let's get right into it. Okay, first up here. So what is an ADU, right? An ADU is, of course, an accessory dwelling unit, right? Now, the FHA Handbook, this is how they define an ADU. A single habitable living unit with means of separate ingress and egress that meets the minimum requirements for a living unit, right? So that's the definition, textbook definition, right? But when you're thinking about an ADU, think about an in-law apartment, think about, that kind of detached kind of granny cottage or something like that, right? That smaller separate living area that's either attached or detached from your home. That is what we're talking about here. Basic in-law, right? Here's an important note too, along with that. So a single family home, one unit, with an ADU, that is going to remain a single family, one unit home, right? That's very important. Now, if we're talking about a multifamily, so if we're talking about a multifamily with two or more units, the separate ADU becomes an additional unit. So here's an example. If you own a two-family property and you put an ADU, an additional ADU on that property, your property has now become a three-unit property. If you own a regular single family home, one unit, and you put an ADU on that property, it's still a single family, one unit home. All right, so let's get right into it. What is the new rule, right? So the new rule is that you can now use an FHA mortgage to purchase a property with an ADU, right? You can also use an FHA mortgage to refinance a property with an ADU. This is really big. You can now finance the construction of an ADU on a property that you already own or that you're going to buy, and you do this using the 203k loan, which is awesome. It is FHA's renovation loan. And then lastly, probably the best part, you can include that ADU rental income in order to help you qualify for more of a home. All right, so next up here, benefits for home buyers, right? Number one, probably the most important, increased affordability. Because remember, we talked about how we can include the ADU rental income to help you qualify for more of a home, right? So this increased affordability, if there's an ADU unit on the property that you're buying or refinancing, we're going to use that income from the ADU unit to help you qualify for a higher purchase price or higher loan amount. Next up here, multi-generational living. Pretty straightforward, but if you're looking to buy a home that has an in-law ADU or something like that, so you can move a relative in there, that's totally fine. Also, multi-generational living, think about the 203k renovation refinance loan, right? So if you already own a home and you're thinking about constructing an ADU unit on your property for a family member, 203k loan would be great for that. Lastly, I did want to put up here investment opportunity. So it is just another way to turn, let's say you do have a 2-unit property, right? And you want to add an ADU to get more rental income. It is good from an investment standpoint as well. All right, 2 caveats that we have to go over real quick. Loan eligibility, right? So first one here is the ADU must comply with local zoning laws, which makes sense. And then second, it must meet all the safety and habitability standards that FHA sets forward, right? So we talked about all the pros here. This is great. This is awesome. But you can't just throw up an ADU, with a couple walls and sheets of plywood and start renting it out. It's got to comply with local zoning laws, and it must meet FHA's safety and habitability standards. Wow, that's a tough word. All right, that's the new news out of FHA in regards to ADU. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, I would love it if you could hit that like button. If you are liking my movies or my videos and you'd like to see more, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button as well. And most importantly, if you have another topic that you want me to hit on, please leave it in the comments below. I love making these videos. And I love putting these things out there. So other than that, any questions on ADUs, anything mortgage related, call, text, email me anytime. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.